ready to get nosy, weird, and just uncensored. Because I'm tired of censoring everything. I am not going to... Okay. I'm gonna speak my mind. I'm going to speak my mind. Now, we have situations where people are out there, everywhere, trying to make money off of the tragic death of Charlie Kirk. Okay? And they don't seem to understand that everybody grieves a little differently, and they're talking about his wife and how she's not grieving the way they think she should grieve. The way that they will tell you is the right way to do it. They have bi-language experts out there. Experts. I'm that stuff. Trying to chime in and say that judging by the way she's sitting or holding something or how she has her head turned to the side, sadly talking, and trying to give a half smile to people because, you know, that's what you're supposed to do when you're in the public sight. Like, if and the way she talks, they're like, that is acting. Nobody really talks that way. It is scripted. Well, yeah, no shit. Excuse my language, but of course it's scripted. She had to script it out, otherwise there would be no real words coming out of her mouth, because she just lost the love of her life. Her husband was assassinated because he spoke what was on his heart. So, to you sickos, and I might show you some of the people, I don't really want to put them out there, but all these people that are like, Charlie Kirk was assassinated by somebody other than who's getting arrested and charged. The FBI didn't do their job. Cash Patel is part of the... I don't know. Whatever they're trying to say he's part of now. All I know is, like the one guy said that's very close to Erica, he asked what she knows, and she said everything, which means she knows everything that's going on, everything that happened. She knows who did it and who's hiding. So when it comes out that either that guy did do it or that guy didn't do it, she's not going to be surprised because she already knows. She was already told. And she has to play her part. And she knows how to do that because of who her family is. And because she's an actress, she knows how to play the role of actresses and actors, okay? They know how to hold their emotions inside and then, you know, let them out at the appropriate time. Because let's just say you're on stage doing a play or something, or on set, and something traumatic happens in your family, and everybody's kind of trying to tell you what happened. You can't lose character. You can't. Because it's hard to get the character back. So, in order for her to keep playing her role in this, to bring out anybody else, any other bad actors, she has to play her part. And that's what she's doing. And she's doing it very well. And anybody who has anything negative to say about what she's doing or not doing, the way she's grieving or not grieving, whatever, shut up. That's what I gotta say. That's all I have to say to you is shut up. Because you sound dumb. You sound really, really dumb. And if it turns out that I'm wrong about all of this, then I will admit that I was wrong about all of it. And I wanted to do an apology right now because I did make a comment on somebody else's video that almost got them in trouble. And I don't even know this person that well. I just made a comment because the way they're trying to portray everything, not this particular person, but other people are trying to portray everything, is that there was a hatch or a door thing underneath of Charlie's chair, okay? And it's almost like they're trying to say that he wasn't actually shot. And this is all a play. So to get out of the limelight, to be, drugged down to that area, and then they pull out a dummy body? And that's what we're seeing? That's what she was crying over at the wake? I can't deal with the stupidity. I just can't do it. Because believe me, it's hard enough. Over 20 years searching for answers. Oh, now, way more than that. Answers about what happened to my mother. Because they tried to keep it a secret. They tried to keep everything a secret. And when I found out that she was pretty well, I guess assassinated, but not with a bullet. But either way, you'll have questions forever if people do this. So stop it. This poor woman, those poor kids, they deserve better. And while they have plenty of money to take care of themselves for the rest of their lives, that's not the point. That's not everything they're ever going to need. They're going to eventually need peace of mind. Because this insanity is going to just drain them. And poor Candace, she lost her best fucking friend. And nobody's acknowledging that. I will. Candace Owens and Charlie Kirk were best friends. And they were trying to get back on good terms again. Because they had a falling out or whatever. Not really. I'm trying to keep up with all this gossip, but that's all it is gossip. This is not The View. This is real freaking life. Real life. And real life sucks enough. And this is... And no, I do not have receipts for any of this, because everything I'm saying you can find on YouTube. There are people trying to pull Erica down and belittle her because she's acting a certain way and not grieving the way they think she should. And there are people out there trying to not say, but show show an alternate reality of what actually took place. The man was shot. The man died. What more do you want? The assassin was on the roof. People were pointing at it, but nobody did anything. Nobody did anything. They were filming the guy on the roof, and they're like, "Oh, look at him!" Why don't you call security over and point it out that guy's up there? That's what happened in Butler, and that's why probably the only reason why the boy in Butler didn't have the chance to assassinate Trump. He just had the chance to graze his ear. Then he probably wasn't that familiar with hunting or anything. I don't know. Excuse me, this is a bit too much for me. All these stupid stories. I need some alcohol in that coffee now. I don't drink. Anyway, I think I've had enough of this for one lifetime. And I hope that you guys are going to understand that this needs to stop. Let the man rest. Let his wife try to move on with her life. And her kids can move on too. Because no matter what, it doesn't get better with time, but it will get easier with time. That's what I tell everybody. When somebody dies, it will not get better with time. It will not. It will get easier with time, because then you will be able to think back and not cry your eyes out every time. You can look at the happy times and go, yeah, we were happy. And that was kind of funny when they did that. But keeping this going isn't helping at all for our family. But I think that's my 2 cents. And I should go. I love you guys. Bye. Okay, back to my apology. It was for the comment that I made. The next thing that is going to come out is that Charlie is still alive. That'll be the next rumor, that he's going to be like the second coming of Charlie. And I apologize for that, because that may have got people digging down and doing more reporting, false reporting of what actually took place. And I apologize. I did not mean to start that. It was a joke. I even put on there that it was a joke, but some people take my jokes seriously because they come across on my page and they're like, they think I'm a serious person, but I'm not always a serious person. So I apologize again. I love you guys. Please stop this.